Hello. I am currently in the McDonald's drive-thru. You know, my bae, McDonald's. The girl that's always there for me. The girl that's never gonna shit on me. Never gonna give me a hard time. Always gonna get my order right. McDonald's at the Panther Creek. It's 4:59. I just got off work from my first job and I have work in 30 minutes. So I got a decaf coffee because again it's 5 o'clock, so I don't want a real coffee. Although the shift I just got off of, I'm kind of angry. And I have prepared, I got this like Fig Newton. Like I just have these at my house. They come in a big pack from Sam's. And these are pretty good. They're like healthier Fig Newtons, right? And, you know, I was thinking, oh, I should just cave, you know. I should just get a Shamrock Shake. I should just get another Shamrock Shake. But there's this guy on TikTok, and he, like, screams at you for, like, making dumb mistakes or, like, making poor financial purchases. And, I mean, I'm freaking, you know, from one shift to another shift, I'm sure I can afford a $5 shake. But, you know, I need to harness his anger, I guess, and my own anger. And why am I angry? Because these bitches are One, it's Thursday. I do after school like robotics. Like I work for after school robotics for like kids, right? So I do those little lessons, and we have like a lot of teachers. Like the ratio of teacher to kid is like 4-1. It's really good, right? It's necessary, but that's pretty good. So it's a little bit of peer pressure. Like, you know, we don't each have like the same kids each time besides one of them, because he can do it really well. He can like do the projects really well, and he's good at engineering them. So he gets like the kids that ask him really difficult questions because he's the quickest at answering them. Like, thank God I don't have that. For the sake of the story, I don't know how I should call him. John. Damn, these bitches. What'd you order? The whole menu? Bitch. I mobile ordered literally one medium decaf coffee. That's crazy. Because, yeah, especially at 5 o'clock, they might have to make like a new coffee pot. That's happened to me before, where like I went up to order coffee and it took like 10 minutes because they needed to make a new pot of coffee because it was in the afternoon. So I mobile ordered. I was being nice, I guess. Besides that, yes. I'm so like slow. Like my kids are always last to finish, and it's freaking like time for them to clean up, and they're almost done. Yes, and I'm not mad at them. I thought they were doing good, and I'm like, how the hell are y'all so quick? What? Like, what in the world? How are y'all done already? It's ridiculous. So I'm upset at myself. And then John, when we were packing up and putting everything in the car, he gave me a snarky comment. Bitch, go fuck yourself. It was because I put the bin, and one time he was rescuing me, which I guess nice of him. Anyways, I'm at the window. Hello. I just had a mobile order? Okay. I don't know how fast food works, But I guess they have everything in their headset because it didn't even seem like she knew I was there. Like she was still on her, she was still doing stuff. That's crazy. I mean, I know there's sensors. I don't know. I'm looking up right now. Oh, they also have cameras. I'm not sure. Anyways, maybe I'll get my coffee now. Let's see. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Okay. Bag secured, period. They hate and they mad, they furious. Anyways. Yeah. John gave me a snarky comment because, sorry, oh my gosh, I spilled some materials. And inadvertently, I put a bin in his car and it was full of loose parts. And I mean, this is like common, right? And usually, you know, if it has loose parts, try to find a lid or something to put over the bin. But girl, we don't normally use your car. So first of all, second of all, there's 3 loose parts in your car in your wheel well because they fell in the wheel well, the little pins. Bitch, if you don't just get a shot back instead of accusing me, you don't even know if that's from me, ho. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't get mad often. I really don't, because I normally just get sad. But this is like making me furious. You know, they hate and they're mad, they're furious. So that's why I got a coffee, Noah. I got a really good deal, $1.09 for a coffee. It's not the end of the world. I need this coffee to cool. It's really hot. Is it decaf? I ordered decaf. Honestly, last year, junior year, I would be drinking straight coffee at 5 o'clock. Just because I was insane. I can't like smell the difference between decaf. Ooh, look at my beard. Okay. Do y'all live for the facial hair? I kind of like it. I kind of like looking a little scruffy. I don't know. I don't need to look so prim and proper all the time. Thank God the traffic wasn't bad. Thank God the Woodlands doesn't have stupid ass streets that create gridlock every other second. Like someplace, you know, I know where I live. So, yes. Everything's fine. I'm gonna enjoy my Fig Newton, my coffee, and wind down, you know, have a good Gale time. Yes. You know. Today at school, okay, today was a red day. Man, I'm like, I should not be posting this. Because the amount of, like, information I reveal, because I don't code it. Like, they're actually, in my school, they're actually called red days and a different color day, which, you know, I'm in the Woodlands, so you know what school district I am, probably. You know, like, you can probably deduce what school has red days. Anyways. Man, why am I so secretive? Nobody even watches my videos. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? Anyways. Yeah, so I had stats. Stats, it's not hard. It's just really boring. And today's lesson, we used a lot of new equations. A lot of new formulas. And I do not really care to memorize all that, but I guess I'll have to. And then physics. Physics, at least we were taught, like, the lesson went smoothly. My teacher, he has a problem. He blames it on us, but honestly, it's also his fault. About getting off track, because, like, he loves making, like, jokes and, you know, having inside jokes and stuff. So he goes on little, like, tangents. So, Mama, if you want to keep us on track, don't do that. And I don't mind it. I just don't like him repeating it over and over. It's like, sorry, I got off track. So anyways, I equals VR, blah, blah, blah. Like, whore, you said I equals VR 20 times now because you got off track 20 times and you're trying to reestablish yourself. And then you blame us? Then you blame us. Anyways, so this lesson went very smoothly. Very confusing. Holy crap. It was about circuits. And, I'm in physics, like the second year of physics. And apparently this is like a first year concept. You're supposed to dabble on it, but we never did in the first year. So it's like entirely new to me, and it's just, yeah, I'm gonna practice it. It kind of looks a little fun doing the circuits, but it seems like a lot of room for error. Yes. So these are the fig Newtons. Look, I'm gonna call them fig Newtons. They're called Nature's Bakery Fig Bar. Mama is a fig Newton. It's raspberry flavored, and they come like this. They smell so good. They just do. What sets them apart from a fig Newton is that they're the healthy version. So they're not sweet. The jam is like in a fig Newton, if I'm correct, you can literally feel the crystals of sugar in the jam. You can't do that in this fig bar. And it's like multi-grain instead of that bleached flour. So yes, my car, it's not, I always have a problem with the AC because I can never just set it in the middle. Like, I always have to put it on cold max, but then I get chills. And yeah, I only set it on cold max or like on hot because that's how my dad did it. And I knew as a kid I never liked that because I never liked being cold as a kid. But even though it's my own car and I have autonomy, I still fall back to what I know. Culture, tradition, hate it. And then I had like a free period, which is like writing center, where I tutor people doing like I tutor people's essays and stuff because I qualify for it. I'm a good writer, at least how they grade us. So yes, but nobody came in today, so it's fine. Did nothing, just gossiped, and then I went home early. Normally, I have my last period off, and usually I'll like go to a teacher who has an off period and talk to her. But I didn't feel like it because I needed to use the restroom, and I had to do it at my house because I'm not using the school restroom. The fuck? Also, I just like this whole day I've been feeling like curling up in a ball. Because stats always makes me uncomfortable because it's so boring and it's so slow. I wish we would go through the material quicker. But that's just like, that's only some people in my class. Some people really need like her pace. Some people need her to go even slower, which, my God, why are you in AP math if you can't handle basic math? In physics, people can't do fractions. Mama, you're in the second year of physics and you don't know fractions? I get that I'm a math tutor, so like I'm good at math. I'm very fluent in math because I have to teach others how to do it. But you should know how to use fractions, and if you don't, put it in the calculator. Just put it in the calculator, Mama. Like, you have a calculator. Why are you pausing and asking him how to explain how to do fractions? The fuck? Bring back holding back children. I'm sick of it. I am with Salman Khan on this. He led a TED presentation years and years ago, and I watched it years ago, about how we need mastery-based education. We should not be moving to the next topic until you have mastered this first topic. And you can lose mastery. Like, I realize that you can lose mastery over time. Although it's like working a muscle. You know, you're gonna be able to gain those muscles back quicker if you have already mastered it. Half of these kids have not already mastered it, so they're never gonna be able to gain it back again. Anyways, my rants. This is just my rants about being a teacher, I guess. And that's how, like, that's why I feel bad for my physics teacher, because I literally, like, these teachers, I empathize so heavily with them. All their frustrations I see with other kids, and maybe their frustrations even in me, although I don't think I'm a problem student. I'm very good at school. Yeah, all their frustrations, I literally, like, I feel their same frustrations. Not as a fellow student, but as a fellow teacher. It's like, oh my goodness gracious. And I feel bad for them. Holy crap. They have a lot of responsibility. You know, math tutoring, the way we do the math tutoring at Mathnasium, it works for some kids, it doesn't work for others. I don't feel like remorseful about that, because, you know, what works for some doesn't work for others and whatnot. And there's other math remedial services you can attend. You know what I mean? However, with teaching in public school, like, you're a lot of these kids' only option. So if you can't transform a student, it's just really, like, it seems really hard. And some students, they don't care. That's why, I guess that's why I need to, like, get in my head, although it's just so frustrating to me, because I care for them, I care about their future. You know, I like each and every one of my kids, but, like, yeah, I don't share their same values. I don't share the same way they emphasize different aspects of their lives. So that's where our minds clash. So I can't do my job that effectively when our minds are, like, clashing on such a, like, fundamental yet discrete, not discrete, because isn't discrete math, like, in intervals? Subtle, there you go, subtle. Such a fundamental but subtle, like, layer of communication is the difference in our values and what we importancize, is that a word? What we make important, you know? So, yes. I still haven't drank this coffee. It's 5:17. Oh my god. Okay, so I have to leave for work in 5 minutes. God. Coffee good. It's really good. McDonald's coffee is good. This is definitely decaf because their regular coffee is kind of smoother and a little salty. Like, I like their little saltiness of coffee. I've seen on Quora that allegedly McDonald's puts salt in their coffee to make it, like, smoother. And mind you, I didn't look up, like, why does McDonald's coffee taste salty? Because of course, you know, that's gonna say, oh, maybe they put salt in it. No, I looked up, why is McDonald's coffee so smooth? And they're like, oh, you can put salt in coffee to make it smoother. Which, crazy life hack. Never tried it personally, but although they didn't pop down decaf, so maybe it's not decaf. The little buttons on here. Anyway, so in summary, I'm disappointed in myself because I can't change lives. I can't do it at breakneck speed. Some of my other coworkers, even though they've been doing it for longer, so it's an inaccurate comparison. I can't change people's values, so these kids that aren't focusing as much, I mean, maybe I was just dealt a shitty hand. Maybe I was dealt this time kids that can't focus. And I say shitty hands. These kids aren't. These kids aren't that word. Aren't like that. But for what I'm comparing, their progress compared to the other teams' progress, it is a shitty hand. So, two sides of a coin. And this coffee's really good. Fig Newton's good. Breathe, slow down. Don't take my frustrations of being confused in school out on these children who are also confused in school. Use that as a stepping stone. I don't know. Something I always prided myself was how I could admit to a student pretty openly whether I was like not the greatest at this area of math that they're working on, right? But now every time I do it, especially with math tutoring, because I've been doing it for over a year and I'm like this kid's favorite, I see it more as a sign of weakness. I see like I shouldn't be admitting this to the student. I should be seen as omnipotent. And I know that's obviously false, but every time like I try to gain the student's trust by admitting that, I just feel like stupid. And I feel like I shouldn't be doing that. Because what if I'm not getting their trust? Maybe I'm making them dubious of my tutoring skills, you know what I mean? So yeah. So, self-doubt. That's the theme of everything. Self-doubt. Doubting myself, doubting my future, just being insecure. Okay. Catch her on the flip side.